All right, if loving you is wrong, fans, I just finished A Dame in Distress. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I I actually enjoyed that episode more than having the Have Not season open. And now I cannot believe I am saying this, but I enjoyed this episode more than the Haves and the Have Nots, mainly because of the portion where they found Eddie chained up upstairs. And when this fool took Lucian's gun and was shooting at Larry and Randall, I lost it. But I will say this episode wasn't perfect. Now, I'm not saying that whatsoever. Some people, before I watched the episode, told me that the acting was kind of stiff in some scenes. And I will admit that Kelly in shock was a bit unbelievable. I opened the door and I let him in and I shot him. Shh, Lucian, Justin is trying to sleep. And I'm like, damn, Kelly, you're louder than Lucian is. And I'm like, Kelly, do you not see a man dying on your floor? I'll admit that, yeah, Kelly's actress I feel like she needs more depth to her character in terms of the delivery of her lines. I wouldn't say she's the worst person I've ever seen in the Tyler Perry shows acting wise, but I definitely feel like Kelly does need there are areas of improvement. Let's just put it that way. And when she was at Lucian's house, in Natalie's house, you know, Lucian and Natalie, and it was Esperanza was over there. I'm just like, Esperanza, as Natalie put it, she's in shock and like literally like trying to calm her down. Are you doing okay? It's like, well, she just shot a man multiple times. She's still in shock over that. I'm pretty sure she's not going to be in her right state of mind. And then when she was actually trying to talk and Esperanza kept cutting her off, I'm just like, oh man, she's good to look at, but I don't know about being around her that long. Then when she was shouting, like, you know, she was trying to run over, it's like, he deserves to die. And then they just kind of pinned her down to the couch. She was shouting like she was in church. Ah! I'm like, oh, dang, okay. So I will admit that's probably one of the most lackluster scenes of the episode, just Kelly's delivering and acting. But other than that, you know, Lucian taking control of the situation was good to see. I mean, I am glad we have at least one straight man in terms of, you know, one that does things by the books, even though, you know, Eddie is his direct polar opposite. I'll say that much. The Alex and Brad thing about Brad not believing her in terms of like, I didn't tell Randall that, you know, Marcy was pregnant, so maybe he'll believe her in the end when they find out about the whole Eddie being strapped up and, you know, Larry and Randall were there, which explains why Alex didn't go over there. So it makes sense as to why she didn't lie to Brad. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be stretched out for a few episodes, especially due to the next episode preview showing that Brad is still upset at Alex. Then, of course, you have Marcy, who's just feeling stupid for throwing herself at Brad and this and that. And there's really not too much to say on that. You know, it's just whatever. Brad saying like, I love you. But I did like that one line where I love you, but I also love my wife. It's just, hey, things just didn't line up, you know. It just happened at the wrong time. So that's an interesting line. I might use that myself. I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to. But overall, let's see what else. And what is up with Natalie not listening to anybody? Oh my God. Lucian's like, you hear gunshots. Okay, Natalie, good job. You told Lucian to get up. He didn't believe you at first. He finally got out of bed. He says, stay in the house. Okay, you saw Larry's car. That's good. That means like, wait, what's he doing over there? So he got up. No, excuse me, Travis's car. So he got up. And he's like, look, stay in the house. So, no, I'm just going to stay on the porch. Get your ass in the house. And then the worst part is when, you know, Lucian sees blood from the door and he's like, oh my God, Natalie, call 911 ambulance, basically, you know, screaming for help. Then he goes in the house and tries to calm down Kelly. Why the hell did Natalie come over there? Why? Let me calm down. Then you have Lucian trying to, you know, settle things down. And of course, we talked about Kelly already, so we got that. Marcy calling the other lawyer. Let's see here. I mean, then we get to the scene where the acting was a bit kind of stale from everybody. That's when Eddie kept calling everybody. I believe he kept calling Esperanza and Lucian You know, I think he was using his toes to, his foot to get his phone. Then, his toes hit the button and then voice command, like, call the bitch. That was pretty funny. And then it's like, the delivery in that was kind of stale. You know, like, Marcy, what's he doing in my house? What's Larry's car doing there? They're just standing around. I'm kind of like, well, I mean, I get that. Honestly, it's like the boy that cried wolf. And look at everything Eddie's done up to that point. I can understand why they would be reluctant to believe him, but Randall's house, even I would put that together in terms of why would he say Randall's house? Like, what would he make that up for? So the fact that they were just standing around, he called them a good, between Esperanza and Lucien, a good maybe 5 to 6 times. You would think they would just say, you know what, let's just go over there and stop wasting time. I did feel like some scenes did drag out longer than they should have. And when they finally got there, this was probably my favorite scene of the episode. Just Lucien trying to grill Larry and Randall, but they weren't saying anything. Then when he goes up there and finally finds Eddie, it was hilarious. Then the women went up there too. It was like, yeah, laugh, have your fun. I got pictures of you too. And then he goes up there and, Lucien unlocks him and whatnot. He's like, I'll let you take care of the rest. For what it's worth, I appreciate it, Lou. And you going to press charges? No. I'm going to Eddie's got this. I'm going to handle it my way. And I'm like, oh, snap. I love how Lucien just kind of stepped aside, let him do his thing. Then when this fool, like, thanks, Lou. That fool took his gun and was shooting at him. That was it. So overall, I will say I did enjoy the episode. I feel like the thing that really made me more intrigued with this episode rather than the haves and the have-nots is because we truly picked up where we left off. You had Kelly shooting Travis, and that's exactly where we picked up at. Yeah, some characters were a bit stiff in their acting, and Natalie, and I will say this, even though I didn't like Kelly's delivery, I will admit that I'll chalk up her like decisions and performance up to shock, while Natalie just doesn't know how to listen to anybody. And then Esperanza pretty much picking sides in this, and then Natalie saying like, hey, I gave her the gun, and then Natalie's like, she's going to be in trouble too. So yeah, people making bad decisions, whatever the case may be. But overall, not a like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But I will say that I did enjoy this episode more than the haves and the have-nots. So if Loving You Is Wrong fans, let me know in the comment section below. Do you want me to do a live stream on this? Just talking with you all about your thoughts on the episode. And since the show comes on from 10 to 11 p.m. at nights on Wednesday, I'm definitely just going to do what I did today. I'll just watch the episodes, Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, and give you my thoughts. So with that being said, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let me know what your favorite part of the episode was. Eddie's a fool, so I'll talk to you later.